Alright, good evening. Oh, it has definitely been a week, in multiple meanings of that. Shout out me falling down the stairs at work and injuring myself. But we are here, we made it to Sunday night. And believe me, ignoring what happened at work, a lot of stuff has happened this week as well as far as the VPL is concerned. There's a lot to deal with. I guess let's get the important announcement out of the way first. So the new Japanese ban list. The people have voted, and the consensus looks to be everyone wants to have the new ban list as soon as possible. So I am all for removing Eludglamer from this event, because again, the whole point of the VPL is that it's meant to be the community coming together, playing Vanguard together, enjoying Vanguard together, and I just don't think Eludglamer existing is cohesive to that, because I think it's very, very, like, the problem with Eludglamer is that if you're high rolling and you're winning with it, it feels great. But if you're low rolling and, like, you know, it's bricking and you don't get to play Vanguard at all, then it feels really bad. And if you're on the other side of the table, no matter like whether you're winning or losing, like watching your opponent sit there and like basically like solitaire Eludglamer for like 10 minutes just to try and blow you up, I think doesn't feel very good either, in my opinion. So I'm all for Eludglamer game removed. The major considerations I have is that if I announce that we will be using the ban list as of week 4, that basically only gives people 1 week, like maybe like 8-9 days, depending on when they schedule their game, to update and test decks. That is something that I am like very sensitive to. However, I think like the one other thing, the argument that I had to myself is that I didn't want to be in a position where the fact that we don't even have the current restriction of Vylord to 1 and like Sharmnet to 2 and all this sort of stuff. Like the previous, as of now, Japanese ban list still hasn't even gone live in English. And I was worried that there'd be too much disconnect from what people are playing in VPL to what they're playing at BSF. You know, like I'm already very aware that from this week moving forward, because there's a big, fairly major US BSF happening now, there's a chance that people might be rocking up this week with OT Premium and 4 Vylords. So definitely, like, I'll be reminding everyone that this is, you know, what we're doing. But I also know that, like, if we change the ban list again mid-season, A, that feels really bad, but also B, like, it's another thing they have to remember to change between BSF/locals and VPL, which is, again, something I'm very, like, conscious of and want to avoid. However, the biggest argument I have against that, which, you know, I have been convinced of through conversations with other people, is that because we're already operating on a different, like, format and game set to what is locals, etc. already, the absolute distance between what we're doing and what, like, regular locals are doing theoretically shouldn't matter, right? So, because we're already not playing, like, your average everyday Vanguard, to then play a slightly different flavor of not your average locals Vanguard, it shouldn't be that much of an issue, provided I remind people and everyone stays on top of things. Theoretically. Theoretically. So that's my take on it. So in case it wasn't clear, we will be transitioning to the newest Japanese ban list as of the start of week 4, which is the 29th of June, which is like 2 days before it actually goes live in Japan. So if anyone wants to play Edward Glamour now, this is your last chance to do so. And I'm aware that doing so does cause a few inconveniences and other issues for other people, like, in other areas. And I just have to remind myself that it's impossible to make everyone happy, and that, you know, we do have to do things like, we will have to make decisions that some people will not be happy with. That's how it has to be sometimes. Yeah, it's like the one thing that I think I could have done better in, like, looking back on it, I probably could have communicated that more clearly in advance. You're saying, like, should we get any updates to either the EN or JP ban list, then the ban list might change throughout the season. Like, I think if I said to people at the front, like, you know, hey, the ban list might change, please be aware of that, I think it wouldn't have... I think a lot of people might have been, like, more readily prepared for it. Obviously, like, it's impossible to prepare for ban lists, but, you know, like, they would have had it in their minds, like, oh, this can happen. Like, it wouldn't have come as, like, a random surprise to a lot of people. And, like, you know, the vote itself was only, like, it was 20-60-20. So 20% didn't want to change lists, 60% wanted it ASAP, and another 20% wanted to push it a little bit longer. And, you know, everyone has their own reasons for voting the way they do, and I'm never, like, I will never say, like, oh, or rather, I will always understand that people will always vote in their personal best interests. But like, my point is that it was a really close tie, like, not tie, but, you know, it wasn't like 80% in one favor and like 5% in the other favor. It was, you know, fairly even out. Which is why, like, if it does end up causing like major issues for anyone in week 4, I'm not against being a little bit more lenient. Anyway, let's switch to this. So as I said, I learned from last week, before recapping anything, the number one thing to do is announce the pairings right now so that people can start scheduling right now and we can maybe even get 1 or 2 live games. Maybe. So we'll just bump it in real quick. Okay. Hopefully that worked. I know that last week, because of how I did it, we had a few minor issues with the sheet, like not working some places, but this should now be fine. Rip defensing raw? Yeah, like, and again, the biggest reason I wasn't sure about the ban list change is that I did respect that people wanted to use this event for BSF practice. But considering that we'd already implemented a non-existent ban list from JP to here now, this event already is not BSF practice, because at BSF you'll get to use 4 Vilord, you'll get to do whatever the hell you want, which is not the case here. So I feel like I basically have to admit to myself that anyone who wants to use this event for BSF practice can no longer do so, which is unfortunate, but I have to be okay with that for the sake of everyone else, like, for the sake of the enjoyment of the majority, I guess is the best way to put that. So, week 3 pairings now live. Please remember, we are still operating on the first JP ban list replied from this message. Let me go find that message so I can like link to it properly. Please double check to ensure especially after BSFs / locals. As mentioned on stream, if anyone wants to play their game this evening live, let me know. And as per the poll and announcement, as of week 4, starting June 29th, we'll be transitioning to the newly announced JP ban list. Details just above. Finish bolding that. Also, the week 1 recap is now live on YouTube. Grab the link for that. I forgot to publish it last night, and I have a reasonably decent excuse for that. Quick story time. Yeah, so last night, yesterday, we had Weiss locals, and then afterwards, actually, let me just do this on stream before we go through like week recap or whatever. Let's just do this live. Okay, so let's open up maps and zoom out. Slightly doxing myself there. Where is? Get rid of that. Make that a little bit bigger. Okay. So, in London, there are three main locals for Vanguard. Technically 4 now. Okay, I'll go through all 4. So number 1 is Brotherhood. Oh, it's so small. taking forever to load. So number 1 is Brotherhood. Number 2 is Dark Sphere, which is down here. I haven't looked at it recently, but number 3 is Zombie, who are somewhere around here. If Google Maps ever wants to load. Hampstead, Cricklewood, Kilburn, here we go. What station is that? Yeah. Yeah, so Zombie Games is somewhere around here, and then the most recent addition, one of probably my personal number 1, is Spellbound, who are up here. No, somewhere here. So on 3 is it 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. Yeah, on the 12th. I was at Spellbound Locals, and we were looking to get somewhere to get food in the area after, because Locals that night finished quite quickly. We were done by like 8. So I was like, oh, it's like early enough. Let's go get some dinner. And I was just Google searching like, oh, what's there to eat in the area? And I discovered this actual authentic Mexican place. Like, proper authentic, Like, it wasn't as good as LA, but it was really close, and I really liked it. And I was like blown away. So, Mexican food is probably my number 1 favorite cuisine. Just saying. So, finding like good Mexican food in London is, to me, quite hard, because a lot of the ones in London are all like they're all like chains, and they're all sort of like westernized, and it's not quite the same. It's also expensive as hell, which is unfortunate. But this was like reasonably priced, still like, cheap, more expensive than you would get in LA, but reasonably priced, filling, tasty, and it feels like a very much like it feels not homemade, that's not the right term, but very like, traditional, very much like they did it themselves, like local. It's exactly what you're looking for in a food place. It's not upmarket, high end, clinical. It's very, it feels warm is the best way I can describe it. Like, it's a nice place to go to, it's a nice place to eat, and like the food took like 20-30 minutes to arrive because it's all like freshly made and everything, which is great. So we went there on Thursday night, and I was like, I love this place. Anytime I'm at Spellbound, I am coming here from now on. So yesterday we had Weiss at Spellbound, and then afterwards we finished at like 3-ish, like not that long, 3-4-ish. So we went to get food at the Mexican place, and we're sitting there eating, and it's like, I don't know what happened. I don't know how this conversation happened, but we went from playing Weiss Locals to going to get Mexican food, and the next thing I know, we're at karaoke. Just for no, like 4 of us are just at karaoke for no reason, in the middle of London, on a random week. And that was, yeah. Because of that, I didn't get home until like 11:30. But it was a good night. And I've been practicing Kaiju no Hana Uta by Vondi for a while now, about a week or 2 or 3 weeks, and I tried it for the first time yesterday, and I didn't nail it. I'm not the greatest singer, but I did it a lot better than I expected it to, so I can now confidently say Kaiju no Hana Uta is now part of my karaoke repertoire, which I'm very, very happy to have discovered, basically. And that's why, after that 5-minute tangent, that's why the week 1 recap is a little bit late, okay? I don't know if I'm going to get to do live games this week, because I'm pretty much busy the entire week. I'm gonna try like Tuesday evening, but no promises. But if so, I'm definitely gonna try and get the week 2, which is recap, which is this stream. I'm gonna try and get the VOD on YouTube, hopefully before Wednesday. That's the aim this time. So, let's highlight some matches for week 3 before I go back over week 2. Let's do that. I will say, what's something really cool about this week is we have loads of captain grad matches. So you got like Gurgit versus Demios. We've got Utman versus Remain. Who else is it? There was one other captain matchup. I'm trying to find it. We definitely had one more. Right? Yeah, we had Starling versus Michael. That was the one. That's very, very cool. A lot of interest. Also, I think between like this pairing, like April's analysts and Echo's co-casters, and I think there's one, like, there's a bunch of games. I think some of these ones are happening at BSF France, which is weekend coming. So some of these results might be like, we might be coming down to the wire to get, but hopefully some of these will be like in-person games, which I think is also really cool. Yeah, we had it last season. I think, did we miss a week at all last season of having like live Darksphere games? I think we had one every week, right? So it's nice that, you know, we're still doing a bit of that this year. Like, I know for a fact that this will probably happen in France. What else is... I think... I don't know which one, but I think one of these is happening in France? There's one more. I know, like, there's a hand... Yeah, I think this is happening in France. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, if there's any other games happening in France, you know, let me know. You can do games. Yeah, you can, like, I'm totally okay if you'll do their games in person. In fact, I'm not going to encourage this because I don't want to get in trouble, but if you happen to be against your opponent at a major official tournament or a locals and you record it, I am okay with that game doing double duty as like your BSF game and VPL game. I'm like, I personally don't care. As long as everyone agrees to it. So, yeah, that... I'm gonna highlight this one just because... But, so... That's happening live, I'm pretty sure. That's happening live, I'm pretty sure. A captain match. Another captain match. And the other captain match. Anything else interesting? So, Charlie isn't the captain of DFR, but he's an ex-captain, so this is close, I guess? Kinda close? Oh, right. Chang versus Kevin, that's also going to be pretty fun to watch. What else have we got? Anything else? I mean, that's a lot of highlights. We're probably not going to get all of them anyway, like... Rooting for Chang. Wow, truly Kevin's biggest hater. But yeah, I think we highlighted quite a few in week 2. We highlighted 4, 5, and we're not going to get all of them. But... yeah, we'll take what we can get. There have been quite a few. Let me see which of these highlighted games I actually have replays for. That's probably a good start. So do I have anything from TDS? That's from week 1. I think he actually emailed it to me. At least Callum and Andre's game. Yes. Okay, I have that. We have the VOD for that, so I'll just stick that there for now. I don't know if I have AL versus... No, I don't have that one, unless he's put it in his team chat. No, we don't have that. Do we have Hunter Surge Bailey? Where is Fine Zone Bozos? I do not have that access, unless it is in Team CCC. I do have Hunter Surge versus Bailey. That's great. Cool. So get... do I have Demios Ootman? I don't think I have that one. Nope, I don't think I have that. Unless it's in the emails. Let me check one more time. Nope. Alright, so we've got 2 things to watch. And then I'll go through... We have 2 out of our 5, like, highlighted games. So then I'll go through all the content that we have afterwards and check them later. So, let me pause that. And let's get to watching. I hope this works straight away.
Let's see your beautiful face. Tell me, is there any issue, any glare, any...
Where's the thing? That's the thing. Yep. That looks actually not too bad. Oh, because he's recording. I need to flip this. Yep. Transform, flip horizontal. There we go.
Let me see your face. I haven't seen your face in so long.
Well, you'll see it next week when you give me my cards. Oh, you actually won't see my face.
Oh my god, I love the Vanguard demo.
Thank you, I actually want it. I would like to
give.
6-6.
Alright, so on the left is Callum,
I would like to go
also known as Nobby CS, and then on the right is Andre, also known as Pape2, and where has my camera gone?
Hey, so
there we go.
The fucking sleeves we get every week. I'm sure you've got enough to replace.
Bro, I have about like 10 packs of these things, so I just use them for any random proxy deck.
Exactly, fair enough.
The funniest part is I've only ever broken one of the packs, and I just keep like because by the time I proxy a new deck, the deck I had proxied I don't care about anymore, so I just take it all out.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, I put in as many of the cards I own, except for stuff like, you know, like that's like harmonics. I'm like, oh, can I be bothered to take my regular one? Like, I already printed it out.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. You can mull, by the way. We already know who's going first in second.
Yeah. 4, 5.
Yeah, I'm trying to delay as much as possible because the people I was in call with was Pete and Hearn, and they're taking fucking forever to finish their game.
I'm 4 backing.
So.
Okay. I don't think I'll have to G-assist, but we'll find out.
I recommend you get dice for any powers, just so you don't fuck up. To double check in advance, you have followed the ban list, and you don't have OT.
Yep, I have confirmed.
There we go.
I did rush to replace.
Sandra, yes it is.
Started, but we're good.
Yeah, I had to put in a 1 of trigger.
Yo, is it gonna be a fucking generic trigger from D?
No, it actually has an effect.
You actually, wow, fair play.
Okay.
Alright, so you said basically the proxy...
Also, is it me, or is...
Or the same effect?
Is Callum way quieter than Andre?
Proxy, so you can very clearly tell what they are, or they are like, here is this clan's generic card, it's now this clan's generic card.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
No OT, that's the rules, buddy!
Those 2 and put 3 back?
This is a really interesting hand, actually.
Which one is Callum? The one on. Hello. Well, yeah, the one on this side.
Just gonna shuffle.
This is just DS locals. Yeah.
Up.
Can you believe they didn't actually play in person? What a scam!
You fucking suck. Haroon, not Pete.
I decked myself out in my defense.
Lost.
Did you ever heal it?
He didn't kill me, and then I killed him.
Oh well. Did you have to take the damage and you couldn't swing a van?
No, I soul charged to die.
Ah, I see.
Bravey, I wonder who is Haroon.
Okay. I'm ready. Is the recording all ready and stuff?
Oh yeah, I've been recording for like 5 minutes, boss.
Perfect. Alright. Stand up, Vanguard.
So yeah, Callum is playing Poets,
What do you mean it's just Link Joker?
and Andre is playing Delete Messiah.
Going to ride White Dwarf, skill start, draw, White Dwarf skill, top 5.
Cool. Just gonna prep those.
Thinking of what I'm gonna add. Going to show you delete.
Cool.
That's a good start. The problem is that the kill turn for Delete Messiah
It's so weird seeing like the
is
Guardian ticket
way stronger.
because you can't tell that it's green, so it looks like you're just adding 2 quick shields.
Like Poets,
This card is
Poets can
going
cheese
to
a win,
be a Black Dwarf.
but they need to work. They need to work a lot harder for it.
Turn. Ride by Crux of Stratification. I will.
Is this fucking Astral Poets then? Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the really funny thing. I don't have an Astral Poet to reveal to you.
That's
So
funny.
I'm going to draw for ride.
That's really funny.
This is where I need you to read every single card that you use because I have no fucking clue.
This does nothing now because I don't have a Astral Poet in hand. But if I guard,
What should it do?
It would search my deck for
The grade 2 ride.
The grade 2. Basically, it's just a ride chain.
Sure.
Cool. I did draw. I can count cards. Cool. So 8.
It's a good start.
No guard.
Vortex.
That's not good.
Damage. Gibbon.
That's good
Pass.
for Callum.
Stand
Bad for
draw.
Andre.
We are going to ride Black Dwarf.
Yep.
And pass turn.
Cool.
Damage denying is good in case he does have the grade 2.
We'll pop a ride fix. That's really funny. That was 5 Astral Poets. So strong.
Wow! If only you drew one of those.
Nice. So that's a whiff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
I banked.
Average Callum luck right here.
Exactly. I banked on the ride chain, so it's gonna have to be a really rough ride. But ride, no skill.
Which one's
What
that one?
would the skill have been?
It's the when placed on rear card from drop to soul, and when it attacks, if you're grade 3 or greater, CB, choose any other unit.
Oh, and gain that unit's triggers. Yep, gotcha.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, -1 with Fixer is Pange! I'm pretty sure you just keep swinging, though. There's no need to make a ball. You just poke him slowly.
No guard.
Fucking,
Poet?
What's his name? Decay.
Draw PG.
Cool.
Power band draw.
Pass.
Stand and draw.
I like the bit where he has 0 force markers and it's still... Pretty hit OT. Yeah, you like the win con for Poets is you have 11 drives. Surely the OT is in there.
This won't be a ride,
Except,
so
you know,
case.
there is no OT in VPL, so
Thinking of a while.
let's just check a bunch of crits and maybe a stand and pray.
I think I'm kind of desperate. Call this.
Ooh,
Swing 10 to van.
No god.
Drive check. White Wolf.
defensive.
Uranus.
Swing Gastro 10.
Give him 5.
Mm,
Just give him the quick shield, right?
quick shield.
Yeah.
End of battle skill.
Yeah.
DB1. Call a card as locked. And then I will draw a card. End of turn, unlock. Here we go.
Cool.
What's in the front row is interesting. I guess you kind of want to intercept. You could intercept with it, but
Right.
feels kind of bad.
We'll go force 1.
Eos Genesis. Wow, not even the good poet.
Force on van. And search for a Valkyrian. Technically it's the other way around, but it does not matter.
Having to ride
Wait,
one of
wait,
your
wait.
extra PGs is pretty brutal. You can lock the Valk. Yes, with the G guards.
Oh, this is where I get punished for like never once reading your Astral Poet cards, because half the time you whiff the combo on me.
Perhaps, but we'll find out. We will...
Does Eos Anesthesis need 5 or 3?
Skill. Put a card from hand to soul. We'll put in Vortex. Top 7.
I think I own Poets, right? Or did I sell it? I think I may have sold Poets.
I will reveal 2 Astral Poets from it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I sold my
Put
Poets.
Force on my van.
But I'm pretty sure Eos Anesthesis only opens plane with 5 Force markers. So Callum needs to somehow make 2 Force markers out of thin air here somehow. Yeah, I think I thought I sold it.
Force. Alright, so 3...
Qualify for Worlds. Hey! Yeah, I remember that now. Yep, that's it. Now I remember. Yeah, that was 2 years ago, right?
So this is Lady Fencer,
Yep.
the V1, and then this is Gastro, the V1. Do you need me to tell you their skills?
Nah, that's good.
Cool.
The one time I actually remember card text is cool.
Lel.
Yeah, he can't open plane, I think.
Be a swing
It's quite funny.
43.
Oh, that's so sad!
I've already started to give you CB, there's no point stopping it now. 43, Van.
43 Twin Drive, any skills I should know about? Because I would just read the card normally.
No.
Okay, and then the rear guard is just how much?
It's just 8. Doesn't do anything else.
8. How scared am I? Pretty fucking scared.
Hot-
Neg 2 crit?
Hot take. Hot take, and hear me out here. Was Poets not the original bat? I think Poets was the original bat, right? Just solitaire high roll combo. You know, like people. As much as I dislike bat as it is now, I think people forget, like people forget the horrors that came before. Pre-V deleters. Kind of. I mean, yes. The thing is, like, deleters... The thing with deleters, though, is that deleters didn't require, like, 10 minutes of combo line. Deleters was just, do my effect, delete your Vanguard, and then put down given. Whereas Poets is like, oh, call a DK, top 7, and then do this, and then make another Force marker, and then search for Valkyrian, and then, you know, ditch this from the top 5, and then do this. Same with Edelegme. Edelegme was like, oh... Moa Flash, do this, and this, and then draw a card, and then draw another card, and then get another Moa Flash, and then do it again, and then do this, and this, and then Jumbo Crusher 3 times. Like, to me, Deleter had the same, like, goal and end result, but it was just a lot more smoother, like, a lot more straightforward with it.
Crit. Second check. Heal. I do not heal power decay. So 28, 2 damage, Van.
Thinking, 1 second.
On-release Morfessa Great Forward, the thing.
Jesus Christ, the light.
Yes!
This has gotten worse.
Was that before or after Poets?
I could do...
Was Drag
so
Principle before or after
intercept,
Poets?
Yeah.
God, puts me to 30.
Cool.
Before? Okay, so yeah. Like,
Cool.
Loop
Yeah.
Morfessa was...
Draw.
But even then, it wasn't like... The thing with now Schloop is that it's not like Morfessa would just immediately blow you up once it started striding. Like, you had to actually work to get to Ritual 10 and find all your pieces and like thin your deck and get all that sort of stuff. The actual actions took ages, but that's because the actions were non-deterministic. You had to like, Naush for Raven, and then Raven for Naush, and then sometimes you just wouldn't get there and you just have to end up like just drawing cards. But it's really close.
I'm going to...
So the difference is that if Drag Principle Morfessa didn't blow you up on the spot, you had a back and forth game of Vanguard, whereas with Bats and Poets, if they don't like insta-gib you, they die themselves. I think that's the critical the difference.
Ideal Ego Messiah. So effect of Lady Battler first.
Yep.
Search my deck for a different name Messiah and add it to hand. Add Ultra Ego.
Cool.
Shuffle. And then when Ideal Ego Messiah is placed,
Yep.
I can ooh, what the fuck was it? May cost you.
Lock from
I
hand.
place a card from a hand on rear as locked and draw a card, and my van gains 5, but the 5 won't matter.
Cool.
So add this to hand, choose a card from a hand, place it as locked. Going to choose choose this black dwarf.
Oh.
It says locked.
Is that
Draw a
the
card.
D, is that the D one? Yeah.
This is the D series one, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I will pick off the Stride, which will just be
Cool.
this Messiah. Going into Cosmic Dawn.
Cool.
Hold on, is Cosmic Dawn to play? Wait, was
What
this
else is
even
he going
the
to?
correct placement, or was this even the correct card? Hold on,
What is he fucking
I may have
doing?
been a little silly.
You
A little silly with it still. No, this was definitely the wrong play. Okay. I'll still call the same card there,
Yeah.
because I can't actually go back on that.
Yep.
Secondly, but I will change the Stride, because it's not irreversible. Yippee. Gonna go, everyone's favorite Barrier Wind.
Oh, so fun.
Aha! The counter to
One
poets.
place, I am going to flip Harmonics.
Yep.
Please eat your 3 force markers.
Yep.
Gain 30k and 3 crits.
So strong.
Yeah.
And then you just swing, right? I don't think there's a need to do anything else.
I think I'll just simply swing at Vanguard for 4 damage with 26 plus 30, so 56 4 damage, triple drive.
56 full damage, triple drive. Let's do some counting.
Count what, bro? That's his PG.
One more time, how much?
56.
No way he's gonna try and guard this. But yeah, like,
So you need
Barrier
45
End
shields
does
to make
kind
it
of
1
insta-give poets. Imagine if there was a way to stride Barrier End during your opponent's turn, so that they move from the plane, swing with Valkyrian, and be like, the Valkyrian is gone now.
Yeah, you can't check Elder Breath. We could.
Hold on, that was a 20k and 2 15s?
30,
30.
15, 20.
30, 40, 55 shield,
43,
68,
58, 88.
26, 56. So yeah, 3.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. First check. D sacrifice. Second check. D Messiah. Third check. Black Dwarf. Oh, strong player, strong player.
So good at this.
Now we're gonna swing Rear Guard for 15.
Do I have an issue with you swinging rear here?
I think you don't care, right?
There's no other effects, are there? It's just swing.
It locks itself, but whatever.
Sure.
It's not like DK's
It
doing
locks
anything anymore
and
anyway.
phase, I D-stride. I unlock these 2. That's your turn.
Cool. Stand and draw. Can I have a top deck of dreams? No, I cannot.
Question. You know when you make your fucking bullshit stage, or what the fuck it's called?
Yeah.
I can't lock the card, right?
Yes, you can.
I believe.
can't lock-
Let me actually read the wording of the astral plane.
Anyone know the ruling of locking Astral Plane?
Yes, that actually me at our Summerfest last year, or Springfest. You cannot lock that because nothing else can exist on there besides that.
Incorrect!
Valkyrion. So, like, if you
Incorrect!
lock that circle, he can open the astral plane over the locked unit, and the locked unit just goes to the drop. But you cannot lock Valkyrion on top of it.
Yes, you can!
So, and that is all forms of lock.
Yeah, because nothing else can exist on there.
Okay.
Um,
So I can't.
Nothing else can be put on the astral plane. They said that if you've already opened the plane and Valkyrian's on it, you can't lock Valkyrian, which is incorrect. You can lock the Valkyrian, and the moment you lock the Valkyrian, it goes like it gets sent to the drop zone because it's no longer a Valkyrian to like. Because only Valkyrian can be on astral planes. If the card becomes locked, it goes off the astral plane immediately. Because astral plane says you cannot put cards other than a Valkyrian on the plane, but when you lock the thing already on the plane, you're not putting it on there, you're just changing the state of it.
Cannot lock it. That's what we're clarifying. Okay.
thinking your face.
I mean, it does really affect Andre's plan, but
Yes.
Andre wins the game anyway, but yeah, that's...
Thinking
It's a very niche scenario, but that is... yeah.
Do something interesting.
Teehee.
But also, I'm pretty sure Callum can't even fucking open... Like,
No.
how the hell is he gonna make 5 force markers right now?
So. catch needs to play out. Yeah. No ride. Stride. Striding into is the fun question because it really does not matter. It's just... do I...
I think it would be really cool if Genesis got a stride that generated force markers and then went back to the G zone. I think that would be quite cool.
Okay.
It would make poets a little bit better, at least.
In fact, this is the first time I've ever played into Link Joker on this. Is certainly something.
That's quite funny.
I'm literally just gonna stride that thing. I can't pronounce his fucking name for the life of me.
Dragged Naruga?
Yeah, fucking hell, Pepper.
What does it even do again? I completely forgot.
Fair.
I think I own one.
Yes.
I think I own one.
You have one open CB, right?
Correct. 1 open CB.
2 damage total.
I do own one.
In that case, we just got to play.
It just soul charges a bunch of shit from drop. Cool.
Which just
How impactful. And it also guard breaks. Well, it replaces guards with other guards.
I'm just gonna swing fencer skill. Is it any number? Yep, any number.
Does that attack a Vanguard or just when it attacks?
Just when it attacks.
Okay.
So we'll go 11, 1.
This isn't live? No, it's not. This is a replay.
Until Lady Fancy, you said?
Yes.
Lady Fancy will die.
Cool. First. Heal, don't heal. Uranus. Valkyrian.
Oh.
Plus.
Valkyrian check is nice.
Stand and draw. Just gonna think for a second.
No worries.
Finds the Valkyrian. Unfortunately, we've already seen 2 Vartexes come out of his deck. But yeah, if this was live, I would have unmuted and told them, like, hey, that ruling's wrong, this is how it actually works.
7, 8,
And
10, 11.
we would have avoided the whole issue altogether.
11.
I have a feeling it'll be time to say goodbye to it very soon, though, knowing you.
I wouldn't be so sure.
That's exactly what I like to fucking hear.
I don't think he
Oh,
rides
look at a
Deleter yet.
couple of
I think he
lines.
waits.
11 card hand size. How many triggers are public? Just the one?
Like 3.
2.
2.
Oh,
2 public
only 2.
triggers.
1 drop.
I mean, yes, you know there's like 3 in his hand because you've seen them, but
I think I can get away with that. But which one?
I mean, you've got Sacrifice, so you can just go into Cosmic Dawn.
You know what? I'm just gonna try this for a bit of fun.
Go on then.
That's what we like to hear.
Ride Alter Ego.
Okay.
Then I'm going to stride with, I think, that the final decision I made. So I kind of want you in hand. Yeah.
Just not the
Stride with heal
Deleter.
trigger.
Oh, that's greedy.
Oh, sorry. Main phase. Stride.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, cool.
Should clarify
Yeah.
that.
I think he probably would have held onto the
Forces,
heel if he had
just
known
like
that the
your
Valkyrian
placements.
ruling was actually the way it was.
Let's go.
Van,
And here.
yeah. Seems fine.
Call Black Dwarf. Was this? No, we'll do this here.
Cool.
Black Dwarf and call this. Okay. This will swing 10. Do you wish to guard?
Cool. What's the grade one you put in the back?
D-sacrifice.
Cool.
Messiah.
There's no skill for this attack, is there? It's just a 10.
Nope.
This is just 10.
Cool. Yeah, no god.
Okay.
Shocking.
And the battle, it locks.
Yep.
Then I'll swing 26 triple drive with force 2.
26 triple drive. Let's think about something for a second.
And then unlocks the Black Dwarf, who will then
By
kill
the
itself
way,
to draw
before
2.
the game carries on,
Yeah.
with the astral plane, if Valk is on the astral plane, and he would G-God and cause it to be locked, the card can be locked, but the locked card will just go to a drop zone since nothing but Valkyrian can exist on the astral plane.
There we go.
So it would lock and then fizzle.
The lock will just go to the drops. Like you lock the you lock the Valkyrion, and then now it's a locked card, and that can't be on the astral plane. So then it will leave the astral plane and go to the drop zone.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a very important thing that I wish I knew like 2 seconds ago.
Before he discarded the heal to stride.
It's a bit late now.
Yep. Oh well.
That
Yeah.
changes other things as well. How much is it again?
Again,
26 triple drive.
I mean, on like
26 drive, 2 queer.
This is
Andre
just
won the
attack.
game anyway, and I don't think there's a world where Poets ever wins this matchup due to the existence of Barrio End. But yeah, it is. It's good to have the knowledge.
Yeah. We will G-Guard. This guy. Thinking on what I'm putting into Soul.
Put three cards into neg crit.
I will put a Valkyrian into Soul, so it gets plus 10k shield. So this is now 28, 38. So it's currently a 2 to pass. So go for it.
2 to pass, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. First check.
Yeah, one
Draw trigger.
one to soul to get 10k, and then 2 more to
Thinking
give
on
minus
second
crit.
placement. Give it over here.
Okay.
Second check. Blank. Third check. Crit.
No
Gonna
balls.
get everything here.
Okay.
Van skill, I would attempt to lock back where I can, and then I would unlock this.
Yep.
I will swing.
Whoa, swing with the Black Dwarf first.
18.
It gives 5k. No.
Damage and
This one.
30.
32 damage, yeah.
I'll take this first one, plus 5 to Van for the stand.
Effect of this, it would retire instead of locking, and I could CB1 to draw 2 cards.
Cool.
Effect of sacrifice, a lock, and I can CC1. My mana gains 5, but the 5 doesn't really matter.
Alright.
And this will swing for 32 damage.
32 damage I'm currently... so we'll go 23, 33.
The hell is Arthur?
Okay, end of battle, this locks. End step, D-stride, unlock 2, soul balls 2, draw 2.
Cool.
Oh, the D grade 2. Yep, right.
And that'll be your turn.
Cool. Stand and draw. I think I just have to try it.
I don't learn the names of Keta cards. Who the hell do you think I am?
Force.
Oh, he's going for it. I mean, that's the good Uranus that only needs 2.
Do I want to
Sorry, it needs 3 forces to open, but
Let's go 0 and 2.
it's still asking quite a bit. So there's the second. Does he have a way to make a third?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, please? No shot, he doesn't have a way to make a third.
Cool. Cool. Actually, you don't know. We'll start by trying decay.
Oh, let's go.
Pop a heal into soul. Top 7.
Rough. Hit 2.
1 astral poet.
No!
So no force. Actually, I'm about to go back in. Sorry.
Pete, I have to ask a question about the locking. Is on unit astral plane, it gets locked and then me gets to drop zone, or is it locked and then does it count as an unlock basically? Because I want to see if I can draw.
It does not count as an unlock. It moves as a
Or is it
locked
just-
card to drop zone.
disappear.
So I'm double checking everything, but I'm checking everything. Give me a second.
I'm assuming it just disappears. And worst case, if we don't get an answer, I'll play like it doesn't.
I
But-
think the wording on the astral plane is put it into drop.
The exact
Ootman,
wording.
you probably know this.
If the card
Yeah,
on the
Uman will
astral
know.
plane is not an astral deity, put it into the drop zone.
Yes.
So
So
it goes put the
it
drop zone
moves
for the
as a
lock,
locked
doesn't get
card
locked.
into the drop
if
zone.
the card goes to drop, it does not get unlocked.
Yeah. You do not get to draw a
It's
card
just the
with
locked
Messiah.
card goes to drop because it's not an astral deity.
Sure. Alright, perfect. Thank you, Ootman.
We got it in the end.
I'm really gonna do this just to thin 1 card.
Yes. You're not doing it to thin 1 card, bro. You're doing it to generate the fucking marker.
Search for funny card. I mean, let's be honest. I know you're gonna. I know you're gonna lock it anyways, so it does not really matter. But
What? What gave it away?
yeah, listen. If it's Link Joker. Like, what do I expect? Oh, crazy. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a force marker on Van for the CV. Even though you're gonna, make you waste a G guard.
Waste, he says.
Skill on play stop 5.
Please hit a Vortex.
What am I milling here that's not really of worth?
Oh, he didn't hit the Vortex!
You have been really fucking useful a turn earlier, but...
Only 2 drives!
I mean, it's that or 0.
Did V-Poets have a way to recycle Valkyrians? Like, if you dump a Valkyrians to get 5 drives, V-Poets didn't have a way to recycle that, right? Not that I can remember, at least.
Let's actually check. 1, 2... Yeah, 2 Vortexes out.
Unfortunate.
Oh no.
So it's 5 drive checks?
2.
2. You milled a
Oh,
great
it's
2, bro.
Oh, it becomes 2, doesn't it? Okay.
Yeah, it becomes 2.
In my head, it was base 5, and it gains.
I fucking wish.
Want it on the record. Andre says me 2 months back I would never play Leading Joker. Shit is cringe.
Even if this won't do anything.
Right, but Andre is cringe. So you should have expected him to eventually play Leading Joker.
G God for it, 72 drives.
I'm just thinking on how I want to resolve this. Here's a fun part. Tell me what all your effects do that actually like you can do in your battle phase.
After this swings, my Vanguard skill, I can rest these 2 front rows and it will restand. Minus 5 drives, so it will just go to 0 drives. It'll be a 70k no drive swing. Those are the only effects on my board right now that occur during battle phase, realistically.
And the Rhaegars have no way of restanding themselves.
Not without stand triggers.
Yeah.
Sure. So in theory, if no stands, it would be back row, rest the 2, back row, Vanguard can swing. And then if it stands, it's extra attacks.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, essentially.
If he was playing optimally, he would have swapped this column in round so that this in the back row would rest itself and then the decay can carry triggers and attack with. He would have moved this back and then put another attack here as well, but that's asking a lot.
I want to G-Guard into.
Fair enough.
It has to be Lacus. Because if you go into Cosmo, he'll just lock the
At the
decay.
end of the day, it's a very big
The hand
board.
size?
4.
4?
Yeah.
I think I do. I want to do a different play and just have fun and have another stride turn, but I think I will do the smarter play and just go G-Guard.
Yeah.
Into Cosmo Wreath.
That's the wrong
CB1,
one!
Lock it.
Wow.
No, that's not what it does!
Yep.
He chooses!
Fizzles.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool, funny. Who saw that coming? Not me.
Sorry, wait.
Yeah.
Cosmo says your opponent chooses their Rhaegar on monster,
Yeah.
so he has to choose.
Alright, we're going back to original play.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh my god!
Blacklist Karina.
This is why! This is why!
We're flipping
Holy
Big
shit.
Ripper. Lock my 2, lock your back row 2 circles.
Cool.
Sure.
Both back rows, yeah? Oh, wait.
Oh,
Both
yeah,
rows
well,
locked.
you choose up 2, but there are only 2.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Cool.
same situation.
Jesus Christ.
I think. Let me just do some counting or something.
Says that Link Joker is cringe, doesn't read his cards.
Interesting. We'll give 13 at Van.
The Rest 2 skill, that only works on astral planes, correct?
Yep, only on a unit on an astral plane.
And you cannot re-summon the astral plane, yeah?
I wish.
Okay. Again, I would just read these cards if they're in front of me.
Yeah.
So 13, Vanguards are 33,
About 43, because 340.
43 on the other side,
13.
13. Alright, I'm gonna no-guard this swing.
Cool.
This is the stride crit. Haha, great nature, funny.
Ah, great.
Power man.
Alright. 43 skill. CB. Soul Blasting.
6.
43. 4, 5, 6. Superior Stride Marduk. Where's the SP? Come on.
The booster felt better knowing he was definitely locking the
No
vault.
bulky rarity here.
I mean-
it's in Regalia.
No, because like you should know what Lacus Screener does, so you should know that if he's gonna lock the Valk, he's gonna lock
Sure,
the DK
I
as
will
well.
just DP this one.
Cool.
Because it's
DK.
always you
Dodge it.
choose.
Cool. First check, nothing. Second check, crit all effects on Uranus.
Then the argument becomes the Uranus is like the better attack is the 13k base, not an 8k base.
5k there.
But then like you're losing in that situation regardless. So you might as well like. you might as well play for the high roll, and like if he doesn't have it, then you win the game, right?
Hit defensive, so it doesn't matter. 20, 28, 2.
28.
That's
and
the
a guard,
argument, at
least
least.
draw trigger 31.
Cool. Destride and close the astral plane. Pass. Those should be-
And then
Unlock your background,
oh,
yep.
yeah, true.
and then Effect of my Messiah, so boss 1 draw a card.
Cool. Pass.
Man, can you imagine if they
Understand.
gave Eos Anasis intercept somehow? Like, if there was a way to move Eos Anasis from the guard circle, from the rear guard
To
to
open the
guard,
astral plane, what is the cost?
deck would actually be not that bad.
Equal to 5 or greater.
Okay. I am going to stride with delete.
Yep.
I feel like this would have been a fine position to just ride and kill him here.
You'll have to remind me what Cosmic Dawn does again.
On swing, CB1, top 7. I place up to 2 cards as locked,
Yep.
and then I choose any number of locked cards. For every one I bounce, you choose a rear guard and lock it, or I can choose to unlock the cards.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah. So you have 3 rear guard circles. I can afford just to do this. Okay. So I'm going to swing.
Hostage poets, yo!
CP1, top 7.
You know what? When you say it like that, hostage
to go on
poets, it
free now,
low
correct?
key
Let's go
doesn't
back
sound bad, you know.
Okay. I will keep swinging the rear guard.
Low key doesn't sound too
I
bad.
will show to you. This is the G guard.
And then all you need is a way to recycle your dragon trees and your poets, and the deck is golden.
I'll show you a Gastra.
Cool.
Place them both as locked.
Alright.
And I will shuffle my deck. That place is
Use
locked.
Heal God Promise, return them all?
4 of my units. So
Is that what the
lock all
Royals
rear
one
guards.
does?
Because there is no unit for you to guard anymore, you cannot guard. It's now immediately goes to drive step.
Cool. Go for it.
List the
One
V
roll
promo
instruction.
cards. What even is it called?
Draw trigger, power band, I draw. And give it.
2 damage, yeah?
No damage. No, I swung rear guard.
Oh, you swung rear guard. Oh, yeah, you swung rear guard. Sorry,
I swung rear guard, it locks, so there's no guard.
Cool.
I
D-strike.
assume it's neither Instant Flash. Nope, that's the Grey 2 Ride Fixer. Fast Spear Knight Tudor. Nope, that's the Gold Fixer.
Pass.
Knight of Alliance Gidarius. That's it. Royal Paladin.
Force on.
Choose up to 2 of your Grey 2 rear guards. They get until the end of the battle. When this routine is tried from Guardian Circle,
But if it gets
put it to hand.
I don't agree.
That doesn't recycle shit, bro.
Open astral plane. Play haha funny.
Oh, the Gen. I'm stupid, right? What is the Genesis one called?
Important thing here. 3 drives.
Cosmic Ray Eagle is the gold one, probably? No, that's the Link Joker one.
Yeah, like even if I was full board.
Mage of Farm Blades?
The fucking
Shadow Paladin?
1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Brother, it was rhetorical. I'm not breaking it. I do not need to know the number of cards in your
It's only 18.
Nope, those
It's
are all
only
right
18. I'm playing
fixes.
Link Joker. It's 18 5k shields.
Oh, fuck it. Fair enough.
What is it called?
Wow, who's shocked? This is probably getting locked. 70.
Azukana.
Or 83.
Unfortunately, it's not getting locked
Oh,
because
damn.
I do not have a way of locking it.
Oh damn, so strong. So bad.
Because it does require a CB.
4 normal units with the same grades.
80, 3 drive checks. Your Vanguard has to rest 2 to restand it, correct? So the only
So
way
you
it's-
you can't recycle Vartex and Valkyrie at the same time, which is kind of sad.
Yes, because they changed the ruling. So I will give you a PG, and I will discard Lady Fencer.
Oh no, what
Right, yeah.
what a dent that put into your hand. First, Vortex. Second, Arfan. Third, the Crux. Oh wait, no, those go to Salt.
Yep. It's unfortunately not draw 3 free cards.
I'm not G-guarding, so it's just 40.
The 2 screens have gone back. Sorry, let me rewind a bit.
I will ult my Messiah, so boss 1 draw.
It's because I opened up the wiki on a separate thing.
Cool. I will stand and draw.
Hello?
So to open the astral plane, what is the
Why? Yeah, why has that not stopped working? No, it's on me. It's something to do with Streamlabs. See, something to do with my OBS. There we go. It's back. We're good. We're good.
Grades equal to 5 or greater.
Okay.
See, I think we
I
lost it
am
when he
going
strode into
to-
Cosmic Dawn.
Into Cosmic Dawn. On swing, CB1, top 7. I place up to 2 cards as locked, and then I choose any number of locked cards. For every one I bounce, you choose a rear guard and lock it, or I can choose to unlock the cards.
Cool. Okay.
So
I think
you
we
can
might put down
swing
promo
at
and something else.
the rear guard without a booster.
Cool.
Skill Cosmic Dawn, CB1, top 7. Because you're on 3 damage, correct? Just to clarify.
Yes, 3 damage.
Okay. I will keep swinging the rear guard. I will show to you. This is the G guard promo. Haha, funny. It's the touchy one. And I will
Nope.
also show you.
We also got Chang and Kevin playing live, so we'll get that afterwards as well.
I'll show you a Gastra.
Cool.
Place them both as locked.
Alright.
And I will shuffle my deck. That place is locked. I'm going to choose to bounce all 4 of my units, so lock all your rear guards. Because there is no unit for you to guard anymore, you cannot guard. It's now immediately goes to drive step.
Cool, go for it.
Fun ruling interaction. Messiah, draw trigger, power band, I draw, and Gibbon.
So it's just 2 damage, yeah?
No damage. No, I swung rear guard.
Oh, you swung rear guard. Oh, yeah, you swung rear guard. Sorry,
I swung rear guard, it locks,
Okay.
so there's no guard.
Cool.
D-stride, yoga.
Cool. Stand and draw.
I don't know why Andre's playing with his food. He could have won this 2 turns ago. This is like the freest matchup for Deleter.
Ride another Uranus. Force on back row. As much as I'm not going to swing, but I'm not going to be swinging Valkyrian. But if it gets G guards out your hand, I don't really care. Open Astral Plane. Play haha funny. Top 5. What's the least important thing here? 3 drives.
I think the thing that feels bad about Astral Poets in Premium is that you have to play Vartexes and Valkyrians, which is just...
How big's your hand?
It kind of feels like they don't do anything
1
unless things
second.
actually happen,
1,
so...
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Brother, it was rhetorical. I'm not breaking it. I do not need to know the number of cards in your
Only 18. It's only 18. Oh, I'm playing Link Choker. It's 18 5k shields.
Oh, fuck it. Fair enough. Wow, who's shocked? This is probably getting locked. 70, 3 drives.
80.
3 drives, sorry.
Unfortunately, it's not getting locked
Oh,
because
damn.
I do not have a way of locking it.
Oh, damn, I'm so strong.
He's out of G-Guards, wow!
Because it does require a CB.
So this is 80.
So
And he doesn't
18,
have
3
counter charge
checks.
heals. What a
Your Vanguard has
nonce!
to rest 2 to restand it, correct? So the only way to stand it is stand triggers.
Yep.
Yep.
And in which case it will lose its drives anyway, so...
Yes, because they changed the ruling. So I will.
No, well, it doesn't stop doing
give you
drives.
a PG.
It wouldn't
and I
perform
will
drives on the restand.
discard
It's a pretty big difference.
Lady Fencer.
Oh no, what,
Right, yeah.
what a dent that put into your hand. First, Vartex. Second, Arfan. Third, Becrux.
It's a shame that Vartex
Oh,
does
it's
nothing
so-
when you check in this deck. Like, I get that it's purely there just for the haha funny, like on the 11 drives, but
43 then.
it would have been nice if it
No
had some other relevant text.
No guard, double crit for game.
Heal. You're
Goes
on
off.
You do heal.
Yep.
Don't think it matters, but yeah.
Put the PG. Second check. Decay.
1 damage. Damage check. G series sacrifice Messiah.
Cool. Valkyrian goes to bottom deck. Astral plane closes. Pass.
Everything
Okay.
unlocks.
During your end phase, all your cards unlock.
Yep.
Just need to count something.
Nice. You wanna just stop us for all of them, bro.
He can actually afford to do it.
I will choose not to soul blast. I will stand and I will draw.
Oh, he only has 1 soul. Okay, and he needs that for the combo. Yeah.
I will on ride Yogdoa.
Well,
CP1, discard a card from my hand, and delete your Vanguard. I will discard a Gibbon. Okay. I will now stride with a Messiah.
Cool.
Into everyone's favorite Exodus Messiah. Not Transels, what the fuck? No. They're both blue, leave me alone. Also, don't forget to make a Force Marker.
Wow.
I will now call Gibbon,
What a
Call.
surprise. Frog?
Sacrifice Messiah,
Mm-hmm.
Greedy. Just what's my front row gonna be? If I do you, I do you, or I can do you.
Come
No.
on, bro. You've got enough cards in hand to kill him. Come on.
I think I'm gonna do it this way. Call Freddy, call G Sacrifice,
Yeah.
and call D Series Lady Battler.
Cool.
And just need to double check. Okay. And the hand size is how much? Sorry,
Doesn't matter.
8.
8. Okay, perfect.
There's no way he's living this.
Alright. On swing skill, give 5k to Gibbon. So how I'm gonna do it is
Is the next crit G for the turn or for the battle? I think it's for the turn, right?
So this is 17. Give 5k here.
17.
It is for the turn.
To your 0.
But like, it puts rares as well. So you shove 3 rares and 1 G guard. So you need to do this twice to like reasonably live this time.
Sure. End of battle skill.
Yep.
Oh yeah, sure. End of battle skill lock. I will choose not to use the skill.
Cool.
So here, this is a 14. 22 to your Vanguard.
22. Vanguard is currently how much?
So Vanguard is a 28. This is a 36, but this will lock and give it 5, and then
Yep.
on attack it gives my front row units 10k.
Yep.
So, and it gains a crit. So it's a 28, 38, 43, 51. It'll be. So
The booster
be
will
honest,
probably
the
die
numbers.
though.
I will take this swing. First, crit power van. Second, decay.
Alright. So he's on
Okay,
10
Effect of
base.
Sacrifice. It's gonna lock, give 5k to my Vanguard, and this is no face-up damage, CC.
Yep.
This Sacrifice is gonna see the lock. It's gonna lock itself, give 3k to Gibbon, so Gibbon has a +8 total, and I'll CC again.
Cool.
I will swing with my Vanguard skill. I will CB1. I will unlock all my lock cards.
Yep.
And then I will choose the same number of units and stand them. My front row units gain 10. My Vanguard gains a crit.
Cool.
So this is still boosting.
Yep.
So 28, 38, 43, 51.
51 to 10.
Triple drive.
Dun, 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 dun. We will first pop a G guard. Doesn't actually matter what order I pop these in, to be honest.
It slightly does.
Actually, does it matter?
Probably want to use the one that negs crit.
What would actually be better?
Probably want to use the one that negs crit.
That would be. I think the soul is more important here, so. G God with air. 4 cards. Of different grades.
I mean, it doesn't matter because he has 3. He's got 3 lanes with crit 2, and all of them are lethal. And you can at most neg crit 2 of them. So the last one is still lethal, and any like triggers he gets just goes onto one of them and makes them still lethal anyway. So it's again like
We'll take it with a 3.
there's no winning in this position.
Plus 15k, so that's now 25, 40. We will then go 55. 65 is 2? Yeah,
My 51. Yeah, that is 2 pass.
go for it.
Shot. First
He
check.
just breaks it, doesn't
Fire.
he?
Second check. Sacrifice.
Oh,
Third
okay.
check. Draw trigger, and you put all the effects on Gibbon and draw.
All right. Here you force him to actually play the game. Wow.
Next, I will swing with Black Dwarf. So this is and I will give the 5k to Gibbon.
Yep.
So the +8 goes to +13. So this becomes a 3, and this becomes a 10.
Yep.
So this is a 1727.
27. This is probably yours. First. Second, GG.
Yep.
GG.
Much like you may have a handful of 5Ks, I have a handful of absolute jack.
Yeah, it's this matchup is kind of like really like set from the beginning. There's not a lot to say. Let's see. I know I also saw that Dual Spec was going to be playing maybe later as well. Let's have a see when they are ready to go. Where is that message? Where is that message? Oh, in a few hours. Okay, that's... never mind. Alright, so let's watch... I mean, unless Chang is ready to... Unless Chang is ready to go right now... We can do, like... I guess we might as well just watch Bailey first. Just finish off the recap. Since we're already here.
Okay.
Oh, this is... They've already... transform... reset. It's already been edited to fit. I have so much manual cropping to do. Make that smaller. Like that. Make that a little bit smaller. Yeah, like... I mean, I don't want to... I'm not going to complain that they've done it this way, because in any setup other than me playing it back on stream, like, you know, if they're reviewing it with their team, or like just someone else watching this, it is much easier this way. I think, like, my case, where I've already pre-set up, like, the screen to do it, it's been a bit weirder. But that's why, like, I've requested that when people are submitting VODs to submit, like, as Discord shows it. But it's fine. Yeah, it didn't take me that long to fix it.
Yes.
Nice.
So, on the left is Hunter Surge, and on the right is Bailey.
I will go first.
Okay. Do you have a G zone?
I do not.
Okay.
Do you?
No.
Did your opponent send in the VOD or not? I don't think I saw it. Let me see what team your opponent is from.
Okay.
Oh, it's in a different window. I'll check it now. But I didn't see it in your team chat, at least. I mean, I'm down to watch non-highlighted games. I just... When I'm looking for games to show, I look for the highlighted ones first, and then, like, you know... If we had nothing else to watch, then I would have gone looking for it, and, you know, just see what else we had, but... Yeah. After this, we've got Chang versus Kevin, which I do really want to see.
I'll do one back.
I mean, if anyone ever does, like, say, like, hey, I really, really, really want my game shown on stream, then, you know, I can look at getting that sorted out. But so far, no one has said or done that.
One, two, three.
2, 1, 3.
Also, I think Bailey's board is flipped, so let me fix that real quick.
1, 2, 3.
I'll do 3, 2, 1.
Like that.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck.
10.
That game went an hour long? Yeah, okay, I don't want to put that much time into this. This one's only 20 minutes.
Okay, yeah. Alright.
First.
Yep.
No, I'm wrong, actually. It was right the first time. It just looked weird because of how the energy the energy tracker was.
2, 1.
play torrential.
And it is Bat! Whoa! And he finds Moflash.
Savioid, Bin Moe, Rest, Throw, and Penguin. And then that's it.
Interesting that he's playing Eingarten in this build. You don't usually see Eingarten in Bat decks. I guess it's a different name and it's an order that puts itself in you can discard for a ride deck, but
And 1, 2, 3.
it involves seeing it early, right?
Oh, yes. 1, 3, 2.
I don't hate it.
Good.
It's just an interesting addition.
Good. 1, 2, 3 energy. Starter effect, draw a card. And swing on Van for 8.
No guard.
Surge here choosing not to go for the damage denied play, gets a good crit. That might come back to bite him,
Oh, he's gone.
but he takes out the Elder, which is great.
Glad to see that.
The threat level of this deck has
Alright,
just gone down significantly.
Draw. Good 3.
Oh, that takes away so much stress.
Really. I'll put you heal.
Okay.
Right up. I'll grab
Yep.
torrential and play it.
Interesting, he's also on heals. I am not a heal believer. I think you should play back with 0 PGs, 8 crit, 7 front. I think you just all in on just killing your opponent. That's just one of those decks that just has so little freedom of skill expression. Wow, hits the jumbo. What a good player.
1, 2, 3.
2, 1, 3.
Rest 1.
Yep.
Moe. I'll Savioid the Penguin.
Okay.
Oof, has this. Can then recycle the Penguin as well. I do like that.
I'll grab
Blue Rab.
Alright.
Pretty sure you rush dolls back, right? Just get them to 4 or 5 before they can start tanking up everything.
2, 1, 3.
2, 1, 3. Rest the second.
Penguin goes back in.
Mm-hmm.
No way he can Savoy it again. Surely he doesn't have it. Would be kind of crazy.
Combo Flash.
It has a booster anyway.
And I'll attack for 10.
God 5?
I
think if any deck can give up 5 this early, it would be Dolls, right? It gives up a crit.
18.
Take.
Savioid.
Savoyed.
Yeah, Almas. Okay.
Losing Almathis is pretty rough. Definitely would have liked that counter charge. Oh, I guess, I don't know.
3 energy.
I think in this matchup, you assume the game's not going to be long enough for you to need that counter charge, potentially, right? You either just instantly win or instantly lose.
To ride. Serenella effect. Top 7. Whiff.
Whoa. It's never fun when you whiff your ride line.
One, two, three.
Do 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Another really interesting dilemma here for Surge as well is that, sure, you can attack the Savoyard to damage an eye, but you've already given him the damage. And if you attack the Savoyard, he just puts it back into the auto zone with Torrential and does his combo again.
Bit of Tarquinia.
So yeah, Surge is actually just gonna commit a board and try and hit back. Make it so that he can survive the turn 3 blow up from Bat, and then start to stabilize from there, I guess is the line.
1, 2, 3.
3, 1, 2.
Call Tarquinia.
Go again.
Tarquinia on your rear.
Does swing at the Savoyard, okay. I don't hate it, but it does let him reuse that Savoyard.
Vanguard at your Vanguard for 10.
No guard.
Okay. Check.
Whoop. Third Savoyard going into
Carpet
damage.
for 10.
No guard.
Okay.
And yeah, Bailey just wants to take all the damage.
Charge to 6 draw.
Ditch Penguin?
I'll pitch a Soul Front.
Nope. Doesn't have any more penguins.
Go bats. Just 1.
Only hits 1. It is a draw 1, which could be good. Draw 1, ditch a trigger.
1, 2, 3.
Probably don't Soul Blast to bind.
1, 3, 2.
Successful, draw, and then discard.
He's got all the pieces, like,
Discard,
yeah.
One of your friends.
No, it's just, can he maximize?
Resolve the bind skill.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no need to waste the soul.
Moe Flash.
Instantly using Mo Flash. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Moe draws. I will soul charge from the meteor. The crit.
Yep. He wants to use the second.
Double draw.
He needs a soul for the second Savoyard.
Okay.
He's going to choose not to call from Blue Lab. So we've got 6 names.
3, 1, 2.
Surely he can get more.
I will normal call Savioid.
Oh,
The penguin.
yep.
Grabbing. Shadow army token.
Okay.
And then shove the other Savoyard in with
And you haven't
Torrential.
played Order for Turn yet, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Then use Savoyard to call out from Order Zone to add Mo Flash. And then try and go again, I suppose. Really, he wants to find that third Torrential to be able to do that, though.
Both. Savioid, penguin. Soul Blast 2.
Yep.
Savioid with +5. Grab penguin, pitch penguin.
Oh, nope, he's not going to even bother using the second Mo Flash.
Grab experiment successful.
Okay.
It's an important second name.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
He still needs 2 more names to be able to restand twice, though. And he has to somehow like get that second Mo Flash. So he's going to hard play that for turn. So it's a slight low roll here.
Shadow army.
Okay.
Jumbo.
Jumbo's crusher.
Yep.
And then
Okay, so we've only got 2 Vanguard
So this
swings.
front row Savarid doesn't have the plus power, right?
correct. He's just taking.
Gotcha.
Banking on triggers here.
Swing with Jumbo's CB, EB. I got 5 right here.
Yep.
Draw. +10 and plus a crit.
Surely you boost here, right? Because this is the smallest it'll ever be right now.
Okay.
I think there's no reason not to boost.
Guard.
It also prevents that happening.
I'll Savioid into.
Because, like, with the boost, it's 35, which is 20k, no, 30k shield, which is 2 triggers. And then when it restands, it'll be at least 30k on the second swing, which again is 2 cards to guard. Yeah, it's definitely 2 cards to guard. I just feel like the boost was probably better there.
Okay.
Especially because you don't have double Vanguard restand, your output is limited, so you want to maximize how little your opponent
I
can
will
guard
take
there.
this.
First is a crit.
Yep.
I will
That's
do
not great. Crit Van.
Vanguard.
Yep.
Yep.
Second is a dock.
Not ideal.
First check.
Defensive.
Second check.
Oof. Okay, no defensive there is really painful.
Send back 5, 3, 4,
Probably successful.
5 all different.
Yep.
And
So now the question is, unless one of the other attacks connects, it might not even be worth Bailey sending back 3 to restand just the rear.
2, 1, 3.
Actually, no, it kind of is, because Surge is on 3, the bat is only a 2 swing hit, so Surge is probably going to no-guard the second Vanguard swing.
with
So both of these will be 3 crit swings, which Surge has to guard. So this one is 20, 30, 45.
I will. So he doesn't get another crit, but he gets 10k.
Oh, right, he doesn't have 5, so he doesn't even get the crit. So actually, yeah.
45 with a crit.
So you can afford to take this one,
45,
guard the
and
Vanguard,
Van
and then the
is
restand is still easy to guard.
Oh yes, perfect. Don't give him skill.
Okay. Mhm.
Yeah, so I think you just take this one.
Yeah. First check.
Still no defensive.
Second check.
Wow, 4 blanks. That is rough.
With crit.
That's really rough. No drives, though, so 33 is 25k shield?
30, 35.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do the skill. Send
Yep.
3, and then I'll swing 30 with crit.
This one's still not the easiest thing to guard, but guardable. 25k shield. 15.
25, 20.
Twin cast for 10. It's exactly enough.
35.
Then 1, 2, 3.
Love to see it.
2, 3, 1.
So he is on 5, but at this point now,
And that's
it should be fair. He's right to grade 3. It should be quite easy for Dolls to stabilize.
Draw.
And Bailey's just decompressed his own deck. I don't know if Surge wins on this turn, but I think he definitely doesn't die anymore. Not unless Bailey hits Persona Ride, hits a second Mo Flash, and just
energy.
goes to the moon off of those draws. But it's super unlikely.
Weird. Must have dropped all of my energy somewhere. Oh well, figure that out later. Discard and rolled to ride.
Discards a Persona Ride, which I think is reasonable, because again, you don't expect the game to go on that long.
Zelda effect.
Especially now that you survived a turn 3,
Draw.
you're probably killing them on their next turn anyway, because if there's one problem Bat has, is that the hand is super fake. We know that one of the many cards in Bailey's hand is a dock. We know that there's a research successful. We've only seen one trigger, so we have to assume the rest of them are combo pieces.
Call.
Or more orders.
1, 2, 2, 3, plus 1 drive. Oh, this sucks.
Yeah, this is not a great board for Surge. Doesn't have any of his extending pieces.
$24 Van, 3 checks.
Ooh, he's playing PGs as well. Really not a fan of that.
Yep. First check, OT.
Nice.
Okay, I'll take that. Retire your board. I don't get any additional draws off that. Draw.
100 mil to... Probably the grade...
Two.
Probably the one with the booster?
And then which side was the 100 mil?
Hmm? Oh, yes. Sorry. I forgot to apply
No,
that.
you're good.
I'll go with 100 mil here.
Yeah.
Heal trigger.
To the one that doesn't have the 100 mil.
Heal. Power 2. Here.
Actually, I've just realized it's Surge's board that's flipped.
Go check.
Yeah, because all his guard cards are all his shield values are on the wrong side. I can't bother to fix it now. Yeah, it's Surge's board that was mirrored, not Bailey's. That's on me. I mean, everyone kind of gets what's happening anyway, and it's not like in this situation, like, opposite columns matter. Right?
100 mil at van.
Just takes that. Yeah.
Okay. Not using effect. 15, 25, 38 at van.
Torrential.
Yeah.
Damaging Torrential is pretty nice.
Persona.
Yeah, not being able to set up like a giant bind zone on ride is pretty brutal.
Eclipsed. Jesus.
I guess he needed to discard so many of his pieces last time to just survive that trying to be like rebuild now is quite difficult.
1, 2, 3.
3, 2, 1.
On sets.
Yeah, and Bailey finding the Persona Ride is also not ideal.
Yeah.
This is going to be a real not eventful turn.
I'll take it.
Oh, he does find the second jumbo though.
I didn't have a great turn either.
Yeah, the yellow OT, like, board wiping was actually pretty impactful. Persona Ride kind of makes up for it, but the numbers are still going to be low-ish.
And then he was another eclipsed.
Okay, it's not a different name though, which is kind of rough. Can he access Moflash?
Then I'll go to battle.
Doesn't have anything else. Whoa, whoa.
Banger for 38.
This is survivable.
So it's only 2 orders and both of the same name?
Right. Yeah, so nothing happens after.
Nothing is happening.
Okay. And this is
38?
Persona ridden or?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So 38, 25, and 20. Can't even use Jumbo. This is
So
very survivable.
20, 25. Okay. 38 on van.
Right, right.
Okay.
I think you just don't bother taking the risk and just PG this, right? If you can.
Yeah, we'll just eat this one.
Oh, check a crit.
Get crit, crit, crit.
Front.
Front, okay.
Okay.
Rewarded.
Still no damage triggers. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
30 to Vanguard.
Yep.
I don't think the front makes anything unguardable, right? He just has to lose his hand.
$33.
Yeah.
Sure. And 35.
Yeah, and he's giving up so many pieces, but
This first. 23, 38.
Sure.
yep.
Go ahead.
Right.
Okay, so it's not awful, but it's not great.
Well, I don't know where my 10th energy went, so this is just gonna
Sure.
count.
Yeah, no worries.
No P-Ride.
Also rough.
We will
Last 7 draw.
7
Yeah.
for the draw.
Got virtually nothing in Soul to counterblast out. No bind zone to set up. It's not great.
Call. Call.
But I think Bailey's hand is not that huge either.
Call. Swing 19.
Yep,
on
just
van.
makes a board out of his hand instead of from his soul. That's kind of rough. Okay, so Bailey does have enough cards in hand that he might be able to like guard this, especially without Persona Ride numbers. Yeah, some pretty brutal triggers coming in.
So 2 to pass.
Okay.
Surely.
First check, front.
Nice. Come on, we've seen like 5 no defensives other than the one like heal.
My bat karma's catching up.
Second check.
There's the crit, yo!
All affects the ban.
You got me.
Oh, that was the most scuffed game of all time. That's crazy.
Yeah. Alright. Just goes to show, here's how you beat Bat. You can beat Bat when you brick. As long as they brick harder. Oh, there we go. That's... yeah. It's a bit of a shame that everything we've shown on stream so far has been a little bit, like, not ideal. But, you know, what can you do? It's it's just Vanguard, right? Not every game is going to be like a, you know, real nail-biting, tense game. It happens. Alright, let's see if we can get the live game. If we can get it going. Let's see if Kevin and Chang are available. Just get it set up now. I will quickly transition to the BRB screen so that I can set up the proper camera now without like scuffing up the stream. So back in a little bit.
What do we got here?
Alright, that was nice, quick and easy.
Right.
Yep.
Let's quickly set up the prediction. I'll give it 1 minute since they've already started playing.
1, 2, 3.
3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
You can do the same on your side. 3, 1, 2.
Alright.
Yep.
Let's begin. That glare is insane.
Discard, right? Pass.
Draw. I will discard Pop Pressure.
What a surprise that
First 3.
Kevin is on.
Yep.
I will just swing for 8.
Oh, that's not Harry. Okay. Oh, right, it's Unica, obviously.
Front.
No trigger.
Over to you.
Draw. Tricobelius, right?
And Chang is very obviously on Mortar.
Draw 2. Discard a normal unit.
Discard another Gopelius.
Oof.
2 of them.
Oh shit, dog in the front row?
8.
Yo, what is this front row dog doing, man? No trigger.
10.
OT.
No trigger. 21.
21. 23.
Look at top 2.
Yeah.
I mean,
And 1 to bottom. Pass.
gotta respect the front row dog.
3. Alright, Soul Charge 2.
No crits. Soul charging Filia is also rough.
Skill, Soul Blast 1. Set the order.
Yep.
There it is.
There is Game of the Underworld. Are we going to see a rush back? There's a forward reverse in damage.
Yeah, as well.
Finds the Philly anyway.
You missed Crest.
I missed Crest, bro. Let's get this deck sucks. 10.
That's ultra OT.
Crit, all side.
Woof.
Was this 13, 23, 33? 2 crit?
No Philly
Wait,
trigger, right?
Philia doesn't. Yeah, because
Oh,
he
no,
didn't play.
it's not mine, so it's 28 then.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
30.
You put an order into the order zone. You didn't play the order. It's a big difference.
Charge 3, discard right up. EV3, remove, add back to hand. Legenia skill, send back 3 normal units. This is going to go to right deck because it was a right deck card. These go to the bottom, draw a card.
Yep. Please pull the dog back.
I'll roll Legio skill. Soul plus 1, top 7.
Oh.
Yell or Gawilius, right?
Yes, Liel or Gobelius.
Okay.
Miss.
No way we're gonna attack with dog again. Surely not.
1, 2, 3.
I'll go.
Oh, Leo coming in with the prime resub. Very cool. Who are you voting for here, Leo?
18.
Holy shit, we actually have it!
18.
No, that's not that. That's not that. What I'm supposed to call it.
You're good. Don't worry. I'll take 1.
I thought this was gonna be like some big brain, like bind the Immorta combat line.
Skill. Curligil. The stand spreads on effects.
But yeah, we are indeed
28
attacking with dog one more time.
Religio skill is gonna trigger. Let me.
Yeah, all good.
Last 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 is fine.
Oh yeah, this is like domestic Vietnamese violence. I completely forgot about that.
Copolia stand. Alright.
That did not occur to me.
Then 1 more. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 again.
Twin drive. No trigger.
Oh, put back 2 Gabelius just to find 2 Gabelius again. That is rough. What the dog doing? Bro, it's crazy how that Selgon's just been sat there all game. That's crazy.
Looking like a copy of last year's game, too.
There's an issue here. I needed CB, but like, if I slap it to rear, I just eat shit. I'll discard another crit.
Okay.
I think you should attack the dog just to send a message.
You know, honestly, I'm going to. Call like this.
Nope.
I'll leave you
I forget that opening Discord chat opens it in this window, not in the Discord window.
Draw. I'll go 13 into the dog.
Yo, he's not even masking up! Real!
Maker.
I love no triggers.
Stream like for a bit, so what did you check?
It was Bifron's and Skeeper.
Okay, there she is.
I love no triggers in Vanguard.
I'll pass here. I don't know why the glare's so crazy.
Yeah, Mortar does need counterblast, so there's not much happening
Oh,
here.
Persona Ride. Leave it on top.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
28 Vanguard.
What are the numbers on the sides?
13, 18.
18, 18.
No Persona
This
Ride.
is fine.
Just be careful because we can see your hand.
Oh, sure. No trigger.
It was
It was Angel Ladder,
Angel
Dog. Angel Ladder, Sargon.
Yep.
No trigger.
13 into
Mask. Nice.
grade 2.
Grade 2?
Is this really what we're doing?
Do I care?
Is this really what we're doing?
18 into grade 2.
Come on,
I'll
man.
give you a crit.
Question.
And they're actually guarding their bodies. This is crazy.
No Persona. I will. Give you 1. 2 triggers from Drops of Soul. Move 2 crits. 5k Dyna. Got that.
Mask up.
Ifron's behind Van. No on place.
Can't afford the counterblast.
But I'll use her EV3. I've got energy charge, but 5. Move an Astro or a crit to Soul.
Okay.
Uh, 1, 2, 3.
2, 3, 1.
2, 3. I will be reviving. I'll revive Chimera.
This is such a scuff game.
I revive Chimera behind Dino. On place. I will discard forward. Look at top 2. This to hand, I move 1 to Soul. Gets plus 5.
Yo, it's Mask! He's not masking up!
Since you're on grade 3, I'll Sparta skill. Find a trigger, she gets plus 10.
Okay.
Round.
Philly is still not live.
Battle.
Okay.
Swing, Vanguard skill, CB 1, Soul Blast 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll bind all the Astros and crits. If there's 1 or more in bind, I'll retire. I'll retire the grade 1 behind the restand one. Yeah.
Yep.
Front row gets 5, and then my Vanguard's plus 1 crit, plus 1 drive. So 26, 2 crit, 3 drives. First, no trigger. Second, heal is
Nice.
5.
Can you not?
I'll do it again. I'm gonna do it again.
Not again, dude.
Hang on, I have 1 more drive.
Oh, sure.
Last check, no trigger. Just 2.
No triggers.
Nice.
This is 30. I forgot to tell you though. This one has boost because of the order.
Sure.
So this is what?
20,
16,
36.
36, 41.
Yeah.
40, no, 35. I'll start with 35.
Yeah.
35, and how much is the last one?
Last one is 41.
No trigger.
Nice.
41.
Heal.
Oh, it's live! Wow!
That's a fine heal.
And it's yours.
First. Alright.
Be honest with me. Do I randomly explode this turn?
Probably. I hope so, but not from 1. 1. It's
Yeah, I also highly doubt it.
Bind, draw a card.
Yep.
Dude, I think this game just fucking hates me.
It's okay, I saw a crest maker on turn 4. You're fine.
Angel Ladder.
Yep.
Dog is live.
Gracious. Call Cobelius on top of Cobelius. Soul Blast 1. Look at the top card. Goes to...
Let's go back to this live. It is indeed live.
I'm saying.
And it has been it has definitely been a game so far.
Plus 5 here.
A whole bunch of nothing happened, and then a whole bunch of something happened just now. But from what I can see, neither player is having a particularly good game. Take that as you will. Holy shit, 2 Gabeliuses?
33.
33. Uh, 33, intercept 4, 38.
Swing, let's go.
Get the other Gabelius.
All Gabelius.
I think that's the last one in the deck, right? Because we just called over
That's
one,
the
and we
third one that's public, right?
I think it's the fourth one.
Or is there one still on drop? I don't remember. Oh, I see.
GG!
No, I have. It's fine. I can recover it. It's fine.
Oh, because a grade 1 booster could put it back,
Yeah.
right?
So
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Skill. So last one goes to bottom. This guy's gonna get 5k. Do I want to give it to? Yeah, this one can get 5k. 28, 38, 43.
No word.
Can't scry with the Gabelius, not enough soul!
Crit
Oh.
power.
Okay, that's not bad.
First, no trigger. Second, no trigger.
I
Oh
love
my
no
God,
triggers in
maybe it's
Vanguard!
salvageable ain't divine skill. She
Ruh-roh.
opened her eyes.
Oh! She can
Ooh,
see!
don't scare.
Oh.
Don't scare. Okay, so this will be
23, 33?
33.
38.
Alright.
38, right? Because you gave it the 5k from the thing.
Yeah. So 38 drive check.
How big's the Vanguard?
Vanguard is currently 28.
I'll take this one.
That's not that big!
Drive check. Crit.
Wow! He actually might explode. Oh, there's the first defensive!
Salvageable.
Salvageable!
Clicking and be hitting every single crit that's up in my deck.
I could build a house with this many bricks, bro. Holy shit.
Sorry. Swing, counterblast, and then this will be...
Do the thing, yeah.
Alright, then Gabelius skill.
Check top.
So +1, look at the top. Goes to bottom, gains 5k.
5.
This will be 38 one drive.
38 one drive. How big are the sides?
This will be
33?
23, 20, 33 by itself. This one is going to be 38 plus 38, 46.
6.
Yeah.
46. This is a one drive 38, so...
Yep.
38, this is...
I hate that. I like, it's impossible to tell what's gonna happen here. Like,
I love hitting crits on good times.
I'm in danger.
Either player could lose on the
matching,
spot.
multipass.
It's crazy.
Front trigger.
Oh, that's...
Jesus. Oh no.
Wow, this game is rough.
Okay, so 20, 23, 33, 38. Sorry.
38.
43.
Yeah.
Another 5k from himself.
Yeah, 43. Fronts, let me check real quick. I'm discarding here. Or what else am I... That's in deck, that's in deck.
That is... No, come on. The game can't just end like this. Not with just back-to-back crits. Surely.
Thumbs up emoji.
Yo, who built this? Crit as well.
Okay, so +5 from his own skill. 18, 20, 38, 48, 56. Pass turn.
Yeah.
Oh my god, who built this, man?
Oh my god.
Where's this Charlie guy?
This is a game. Good grief.
Oh my god, I'll skip the main phase, or I'll skip the ride phase. Medium main phase. I will discard. That stays. I'll discard Schemer.
Yeah.
Alright. Draw. Okay, that's a card.
That's not a good sign.
Card of all time, so true.
It is in fact a card of all time. What do? Cards in hands, how many?
9.
9, 4 damage.
And you know two of them, like, there's 2 crits and a front in there as well. That's not insignificant guard value.
No shot if Franz revived Dinah, right?
Oh god, that would be sad.
1, 2, 1. Oh no, it isn't. I'm just fried. I'll start with Bifron skill.
Yep.
Soul 1, EV3. What's left in here? I'll move Estella back to Soul.
What else does
1,
Bifrost
2,
do?
3.
3,
He
2,
gets
1.
power, right?
2, 1. I will be reviving.
I'm pretty sure Bifrost gives power.
Gracia.
Doesn't it?
Okay.
Is that right? Yeah, that's right.
It does not give power. Oh my goodness.
I will activate Fire Regulus from draw.
Mm-hmm.
Then one.
Oh, that's
Forward. Change the number at all.
that's also kind of sad. Doesn't even proc forward because it's not called from a hand.
1, 2, 3.
2, 3, 1.
2, 3, 1. I will overcall the forward for Valkracia.
There we go. That's a good card.
Set the second game of Underworld.
Philly is alive. Oh, you don't know Philly anymore, GG.
Yeah, I drew that for turn when I held onto the schemer in hand. Very based. Am I dead next turn? Yes.
Yes.
I'll call Byko Mask there.
Let's go.
Okay.
Trust the bot.
Trust the
Enter battle,
process.
game gives her boost. Swing Valkracia skill. I'll move Byko Mask to Soul, plus 15. 35, 43.
I have numbers on everything.
Oh, fuck. Vanguard will be 36. Front row will get plus 5 after Vanguard swings. I have only one grade 3 in drop, so it'll be... what is this? This will be 40 max, assuming no triggers, and this will be 53 max, assuming no triggers.
Oh, those are respectable numbers.
Power, no heal.
Oh my god.
Something. Swing, CB1, Soul plus 3, 2, 3. I'll retire the
Angel ladder.
Vanguard. Oh, yeah, ladder.
Angel ladder.
Restand, front of 5. 36, 2 crit, 3 drives.
Just PG, right? You just don't risk it. Just PG.
No pass.
OT, yeah, that also works.
Second, third, front.
Okay. At least there was a trigger.
I'll swing this one next. This is 10, 20, 35, 48. I'll make it 58.
Yep. Shoving a 2 and not a 3.
53, 68.
Nice.
This one is 15, 30, 40, 50.
Guard with Hikari, guard with Anon Tokyo, 53.
Nice.
I've been had. Proceed.
Yeah, this has been a game, I guess. Can we see Persona Ride one more time?
Ready arc skill, look at the top. Goes to bottom. Plus 2. I guess I can get times for that. Ready arc.
Just do
Look
it
at the
again.
top. Stays on top. Plus
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
EV7.
Mm-hmm.
Draw a card. Call her on top. Go to battle.
Yeah, we're out of Gabelius's, hence a body in deck to replace.
You checked front 2 blanks, right?
Yeah, it was front 2 blanks. Oh, 2 5k shields.
$18.
Oh. Do we recycle a Gabelius?
Check this out. Heal.
Yo!
I hate this!
Yo!
I need this guy dead.
Check this
This
out.
guy is showing up on the news tomorrow.
Alright, the grade 1 booster
Period,
bot
so last
decks.
one.
Yeah.
Put this to bottom. I'm
Oh
going
my
to
God.
distribute. She has 5k naturally. I'm going to distribute 5k to
It's a van, right?
5k to Brediarch.
Oh, okay.
This Brediarch.
Sure.
And skill. Kind of last one. Bind. Call. Cutter.
And there's still Soul Blast 1 to scry top! Whoa!
Alright. And then 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 is fine.
Gobelius skill. Soul Blast 1.
Yeah.
Go to the top. Goes to bottom.
Oh,
Goes back
okay.
to himself.
Oh, I was gonna want to pass this, dog. You can't do that.
2 twin drive.
How big?
28.
Scary.
I should have bigger sides.
Gobelius is going to be 18 plus his own skill, 23, 28 by himself, 38 with boost with the drive. This will be 15 plus 15, 30. 38 with the drive and 30.
So the only way I win is if you literally check 0 triggers on 3 drives. 1 to pass.
Let's go!
Oh,
it's happening! It's doable!
38, 1 drive.
1 to pass.
Oh my god!
All effect.
Yo!
Sag. I got it.
Wow!
That was that game.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so fun fact. My hand post mulligan was a schemer, 3 crits, and a heal, and I'm just like,
My hand was 2 grade 1 and triggers.
Why can't you two have normal games?
I don't know, man.
I like the part where, like,
Well, Kevin
Last year Kevin triple healed me too, and we both.
okay, but did he say watch this last time?
normal games are impossible between us. It is what it is.
I like the bit where, like, you put back 2 Gaboliuses just to find 2 more Gabolius, and I was like, oh, that's not good. And then it just kept going downhill.
Right? Like, I'm like, oh, I need these in deck. I sent 2 back to keep them in deck then, and I picked up 2 more. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be... Okay, if you retired this instead of this, I lost the game. If you retired the Recycler instead of the Restanding Booster, I lost the game.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I'm just sitting here like...
Yeah, because I would have... I have 3 Religals out, so my only attackers were Gabolius. So if you lock me out of Restanding Gabolius with Vanguard Seal, I lost the game.
I've been had. Crazy shit. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Alright.
Alright, I'm keeping it up. I have to throw every game because I'm on Morgan's team specifically.
Wow. I see how it is.
Saboteur.
Look, if I was on Gwen's team, I would try, but I'm not. So
All I'm saying is, everyone thinks I'm being harsh for hating him as much, but like, you know,
Look, I'm just following the agenda. It's fine.
I'm justified in my hatred.
No.
I like the bit where, like, the Weiss League, they specifically had to put a rule of, like, you know, don't actively sabotage your team. And I was like, surely we don't need that for this one. And it's like,
Not wrong. Not when I'm around with Morgan is. Oh my god.
Anyway, looking to trade team members.
You chose me! You did this to yourself.
Anybody? Honestly, I'll even trade him for nothing.
Go draft another one, bro.
Yeah, bro.
No, like I won't even like. I'll take the loss. I'll take the loss each week.
I mean, there is a draft channel in the management side of things, so you're more than welcome to make the offer. I mean, whether or not anyone takes that offer is, that's up to them, you know?
Wait till Morgan sees me pull up with a trial deck next week.
It's cute you think you're playing next week.
But it was worth a shot.
Anyway, congratulations. You've now brought Amorta up to just below Varga in the win rates.
Hey.
Let's
It's
go.
better than Artist Area's win rate, okay? Artist Area is still 0x.
Wait,
Yeah?
what?
Oh yeah, Art's already is 0-6, which is great.
There's no way.
I gotta.
Liao is less of a fraud.
Sorry isn't a real deck. It can't hurt you.
This is true.
Kevin, you owe me $1 billion.
How about no?
Let's make Barry pay for it, like normally.
I'll make Barry pay for it.
Yeah.
You know, that's fine. I'll accept that.
Yeah, just add that onto his tab, you know? The ever-growing tab.
Yeah, what is it now? Because it used to be $37.40.
Whatever the exchange rate is, like with the Viet Dong to pound. It's
like
Viet Dong to pound.
Yeah, because he owes me 1 million Viet Dong. So
Yeah,
however
that's like
much that is.
That's like $100 in the US.
Okay, but can
No
we
way, it's that
appreciate
low.
some of these decks that are actually winning that are pretty
That's
like
£30,
weird
so
picks.
£28, 55.
It's $40.
Well, yeah.
1 million dong is $38.27, which I mean that's still not that
Close
much.
enough.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I could get you like at least 3 Big Macs.
So true.
Oh, that could be the forward and reverses that I'm missing.
Also, look at it. Look at it on the plus side, Morgan. You're currently still in the top 4 despite Kevin actively throwing.
Hell yeah.
It's peak, what can I say? Think of the content, Morgan.
the Kevin handicap.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, you had to draft Kevin to give everyone else a chance.
What's your Kevin?
Where are the teams that are currently all completely tied up?
So actually, that's something I want to mention. Like, really funnily, last week, so we had in the second bracket, 4 out of the 6 matches ended up in 4-4 ties, which that is exactly what I wanted out of this league because it creates drama and tension in the playoff race.
Let's go.
It's all about those it's all about the Nielsen ratings, baby.
No, that's peak.
So
when are we gonna start doing like over-unders on teams?
What do you mean?
Yo, I already bet on Chang. The hell?
Oh yeah. Let me pay out the people who did that.
Dude,
No,
I already
Voted for me? Big mistake.
Dude,
No one voted for you, fortunately.
The Chang money line, bro.
For anybody still watching, for anybody watching Ben's stream, don't bet on Kevin this season.
Oh, dude, I have to bet on him now.
Just don't.
Yeah, the odds, man. You gotta think about the returns on those odds.
Nah, bro. He's gonna have what's it called? Under 3 cards in hand when he loses, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No, think about it. Like, someone's gonna vote for me. I'm gonna flip OT. They're gonna pop off, and then I'm gonna realize I have like 1 card left in deck. It's gonna be
I don't trust you to win with the OT. Like, that's the thing.
No, he's gonna check the OT. He's gonna check the OT, but it's gonna be in premium.
Dude, I already got a whole sports book on this, man.
No,
can we like if Kevin does any infraction, can we like make sure that's the max severity? Like, I don't even care if it's I want it like escalated to the highest possible. Highest degree.
What is the highest
By the
penalty in
way-
like actual sports leagues? Premier League
What do you
max
mean?
fine.
What do you mean?
Like,
Okay,
like
so this year, because Man City delayed their start time over like multiple games, they were fined £1,080,000.
What the hell?
for Kevin, if you fuck up, all I'm saying is you might want to hit that hustle grind set.
You might need to hit up that loan shark, bro.
I think I'm gonna hit up I'm gonna write a will instead.
gonna run over someone again.
I'm
Got
gonna
that
run.
you and me?
I'm
You're
gonna
running
surprise Kevin with a trip to Canada.
No. Don't worry, we have the. Oh wait, I should make a. I should make a whole spreadsheet of like odds and shit.
I mean, I'm not going to directly condone like OTB in VPL, but I'm not going to say don't do it.
I got the green light.
If I had the time, I would have set up a fantasy VPL.
That is we should do that next year. We absolutely should do that next year.
If we have the infrastructure, all the players can make their dream VPL team.
I got the fucking green light.
Next season, do a fantasy VPL.
No, wait, I'm gonna be playing in it.
Yeah, that's fine.
So what you do is you actively don't draft yourself and then throw, so ruin everyone else's fantasy teams.
Yeah, so
Alright.
I think the only rule that we can have is you can't draft people. Well, actually, how do you stop it from being exploitable?
What?
By having the players not draft themselves. Or just not play.
Fantasy, I don't think that's the big of a deal. It's just a fun thing.
I don't think. I'm pretty sure there's like. I'm almost certain that in the NFL, like in the actual like American fantasy leagues, people draft themselves all the time. Like I assume American sports people play fantasy league at least.
It's like fantasy league is like just like a thing you do. I don't think it's like something you need to like hard regulate. It's just like
yeah.
It's just a funny number go up.
I can't wait to fucking make a sports betting book on this shit.
It's gonna be peak.
Yeah, that's why we have this player stats page.
We have player stats?
Oh,
Wait,
yeah, it's like it's in between standings in week 1.
Oh hell yeah! I'm racing towards the bottom.
You are.
I'm
gonna. Number 223 out of 240, and that's only because we sort it alphabetically.
Hell yeah! Oh, I'm changing my name with a Z now. Starting off with
Is Mega Trick?
Mega Trick.
The Mega Trick.
Mega Trick is crazy.
The Mega Trick Z.
That's a slur if I've ever heard one.
ZZ Mega Trick ZZ.
Well, it's gonna be a bunch of money lines, so. Okay.
Oh, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we'll start it. I guess I'll start it when the matches are announced.
I mean, if you want, you can already start going through like season 1 stats and use that to influence current day performances.
Oh, don't do that. I won sometimes in season 1. Don't do that.
Did you?
Oh, okay.
Badly, you sucked on Ben's team as well.
I do need season.
Let's consult the thing.
Season 1 data.
Yeah, let's consult season 1 data. Player stats. Control F Megatrick. You were.
Yeah, I beat me last year.
Yeah, you were 58th out of 152.
Yeah, you want to see what my record was at the end of the year?
What was my record? Mine was negative. I think I lost more games than I played.
Oh, I sure lost more games than I want to.
Morgan, you were 4-2 last season.
What the fuck?
What the hell? What happened?
Good question.
What were you?
Or whatever deck you could find. That's what you were doing.
Oh, this is true.
Week 2 you lost. Week 4.
Oh no, it was Zorga.
Yeah.
It was Morphonica and Zorga.
Oh,
Morphonica?
Yeah, she brought Morphonica for him.
Yeah. Yeah, you beat Belfizer, you beat Alex Kwan. Who else did you beat?
I beat my goat? Oh no.
You beat Sapphire. You beat Callum.
Wait, I played into Staff?
Yeah.
Yeah, you played Staff during the week you played us. Yeah.
I think she played yeah. Actually no, technically you weren't 4-2. Technically you were 4-1. Because one of the losses was that quote unquote funny week 10 joke that we did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. Yeah.
I wish I could do one of those this year, but I don't think we have the time or the capacity to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I need.
Also, because there's no Team Darksphere this season to to abuse. Actually, there probably are enough Dark Souls players.
Standard,
yeah, we'll figure something
no
out.
longer in a standard deck, so.
Wait, when do matches come out?
When do what come out?
Matches come out.
What you mean, like pairings or results?
Pairings, yeah, pairings.
The week 3 came out like at the start of the stream, and then week 4 will come out next Sunday.
Okay.
All right. I don't suppose anyone else here is playing their game now.
Oh, I need to arrange it with the person actually.
Nice, very very smart.
Who am I against?
You're against Full Metal Spartan, whose username I think is
Full Metal Spartan, yeah.
Atto, yeah.
Have I ever? I don't think I've ever spoke to them. I don't think I know them.
I mean,
means I've got to be nice.
I think they're from the US, so that explains a lot.
They are East Coast, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta be kind. I knew the person. If it was clicky, I would have.
You would have slurred them to hell.
If you wanted to play Click, I would have put you against Click. That would have been funny. You should have said you wanted to play against Click.
I forgot Click was. I looked at the.
I sent you your.
You'd be surprised about how unorganized Morgan is.
I was gonna say, yeah, you expected her to read?
That's her first thing.
I for deals.
Alright. If no one else is gonna play, I am going to end the stream before one of us says something that gets my channel removed.
We would do.
I would be wise, yes.
Yeah, alright.
Knowing it would probably be.
Oh wait, hang on, we need to do the thing. We need to do the fucking giveaway. Nick literally reminded me today as well, after locals. Let me do the thing.
Do the thing. Do the thing, bye.
Wheel of names. Alright. There's way less people watching this week, so the chance of you winning goes way up.
That's what I like to hear, baby.
All on Rod.
If it lands on Morgan, I'm re-rolling.
Deserved.
Oh! Hey! Michael wins it this time. This is rigged. Everyone, it's only people I know winning.
I blame Morgan.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Alright, let me...
I think Kevin's the bully. He always blames me for everything. He says he hates me all the time. Like, it's just...
Should I pull up the threats in our DMs, or...?
Yeah, well, you threaten me all the time.
No, not... You threaten... okay, sure. Okay, we'll go with that.
Alright. That's gonna be it for tonight. Have a lovely evening, everyone. Good night.